Good day, traders. Hope everyone is well. Welcome back to Fides Trading Channel. We're back again with another daily market brief for gold, Nas100, and Us30. So let's take a look at what happened in the market since yesterday, how we can capitalize moving forward. Taking a look at the charts, we are on the 4-hour time frame, and we are observing the movements from yesterday to today, and what we can see is that we had a bearish push on gold. Let me turn the SMA back on. There we go. We had a bullish push on gold this morning at 7 o'clock. Nice break above the resistance at 3310. We are currently trading above the 50 SMA. We tested the sweet spot on the RSI at the 45 mark, and we pushed higher. So clearly, there are some bulls stepping into this market as expected off the support zone of 3290. And we are looking to take some trades to the upside. So dropping down into the 1 hour, what we can see is that price is trading below the 50 SMA, but we are on the sweet spot of the RSI. Now taking a look at the higher time frame, I'm more inclined to believe that the bulls are in control and we'll be looking for longs here. Not to mention the fact that we have a massive break and retest currently at play here at 3310. Ah, perfect, break and retest level. You can see wick rejections to the downside, and we are currently developing a bullish candle by the looks of it, but we are still waiting for that close. Now we did have a full-bodied bearish candle that engulfed two bullish candles, but for the most part, this is a break and retest level. We potentially going to see more of a push to the upside per the trend that we can currently see here. So we have higher lows, followed by higher highs, and I'm going to follow that trend, start to look for longs. So coming out into the 15 minute, we are trading above the 50 SMA. We're on the sweet spot region of the RSI. So waiting a bullish signal from the 15 minute. Are seeing some wick rejections to the downside, but we don't have a full body bullish candle just yet. So once I get one of those, that will be my signal for a good entry and ride that bad boy to the upside. We can see that current price is trading above futures price at the moment, so that means futures price is lower. Not a good sign for the bulls, but nonetheless, we have more confluences to the upside than the downside. Would trade this with some caution, as it could just be consolidative and seeing price has found fair value at the moment. But like I said, I want to take a bit of I don't want to say a gamble, but per my strategy, I am trading to the upside. So waiting for a break above 3313, about that resistance level right there where we're seeing some wick rejections to the upside. 3313, break to that upside, taking a long position. Moving on to US Tech, we can observe price trading above the 50 SMA at the moment. We are still in the consolidative phase between 2145 and the support at 20,880. Price is currently testing said resistance level, and we can see some bullish structure at play. Like I mentioned, we're trading above the 50 SMA. We're in the bullish region of the RSI per the 4 hour, and we have bullish structure, which we can better see on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour time frame, we're trading above the 50 SMA, bullish territory of the RSI, above 55, below 70, and we have higher lows followed by respective higher highs. So it is clear that this market is definitely trending up, and we want to be on the right side of the equation, so looking for long positions to the upside. Did miss out on a bit of an opportunity here, but it didn't tap my sweet spot region. So, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we had a retracement to the downside at the resistance level. Markets went down a little bit. Didn't exactly get into the zone, but potentially could have capitalized on that 1145 candle and rode that bad boy for a 1:4 to the upside. Per the 15-minute chart, we are trading above the 50 SMA at the moment, and we are in the bullish region of the RSI. So it's clear, bulls, bulls, bulls. So going bullish on US Tech, despite the consolidation that we are seeing, the bullish structure is still holding strong and long positions galore. So waiting for a good retracement, hopefully down into the sweet spot region of the 15-minute or the 1 hour. Once again, one of those, I'm going to ride that bad boy all the way to the upside. So, long positions for US tech. And let's see what US30 is doing. US30, very similar structure by the looks of it. So, on the 4-hour chart, we are currently trading above the 50 SMA. We are trading in the bullish region of the RSI, tapping that 55 zone of the RSI. So, that's sweet spotted. And then we have higher lows currently in play, followed by respective higher highs. Still trading in a consolidation between 41,780 and 42,830. But dropping into the 1 hour time frame, we can see we are trading above the 50 SMA here too. We're in the bullish region of the RSI, above 55, below 70. Beautiful place to be in. We had our retracement down into the sweet spot. Missed that as well. Damn it. Need to start putting those buy limits in place. But yeah, got super close to the 50 SMA, got into the RSI territory, and then we come into the 15 minute. We could have capitalized off the 1145 again. We can see that there was some spinning top formation followed by a strong bullish full-bodied candle. And then with that, just a 1:3 trade, waiting for that to tap our take profit. So at the moment, 15 minute, we're trading above the 50 SMA. We are in the bullish region of the RSI, tapped into that sweet spot pretty recently, actually. So even on the 5 minute, doom, doom, doom. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 white soldiers there. I would have maybe taken a trade there. But yeah, for the most part, we are trading very bullish at the moment. So US30, definitely looking bright to the upside. Just to reiterate, this is also confirmed by the VIX. So the VIX yesterday dropped below 20 again, so we're at 19.01. What this means is that we are in that risk on territory. Yay. So the VIX confirms we are back to risk on, and investors are looking to take risky investments, which means downside for the dollar, upside potential for the indices, which is interesting because I'm actually seeing upside potential for the dollar too. So, like I mentioned, in terms of confluences, gold is clearly, while bullish, doesn't have as many confluences as the indices do for upside potential. So I would trade gold a little bit more cautiously in this case and actually jump on the bandwagon for indices. So indices are going to be my strong spot for today. Now, just on my own time, I've been taking a look at the news releases from TradingView. So I'll just read some of these headlines. All right, so yeah, just coming back to the headlines, we're starting with gold. So what we can see is that we have 222.33K in volume coming into this market. Price opened at 3304.215, and our previous close was at 3300.75. So the day's range, we are currently to the upside because we are currently trading at 3311, but our highest range that we reached there was 3325.695. Technicals indicate that there's more buying power at the moment for gold, as confirmed by our technical analysis. Headlines today sees gold steadies ahead of Fed minutes. Interesting. Yellow metal rises, gold rebounds, gold future price rises, gold rises as investor buys the dip. Okay, interesting. So, news articles definitely leaning towards gold proceeding higher. So, let's do the same for US Tech and see what we can see there. So, US Tech at the moment, you can see we have 196.07K in the market. Current range for the day is between 21,350.7 and 21,481, with price currently sitting at 21,472. So, what does that mean? Well, we are definitely pushing to the upside and creating new highs within the day's range. So, clearly more upside potential for this. Per the news, let's see what we can see. Well, in terms of news that I'm seeing a lot of news releases from the 23rd of May. For some reason, nobody's bothered to update US Tech on TradingView, which is interesting. But nonetheless, we'll move on to US30. I'll just do a quick read through on the volume. So volume 47.8 0.54K, so not as much volume as gold and Nas100. The range that we are trading today with, excuse me, US30 is 42,000. Today's range 42,217.2 and 42,414, with the current price at 42,363. So it's clear we made some highs. We had a dip, waiting to see if we have further highs. But taking a look per the technical analysis, we still have space to the upside to trade within this range towards the 42,830 level. So looking for further upside there. Per the news, we do have some news releases today. So it says exchange traded funds higher, equity futures mixed, traders await Fed minutes, Nvidia earnings also waiting on that, or it's post narrow gains pre-bell. So it's clear that all traders are currently waiting these Nvidia earnings. So my suggestion for you, do some reading up before the bell at 3:30. I think that'll be super important. In terms of everything else, this is very much like mortgage refinancing, MBAs. Dow S&P 500 logged first gains in 5 days amidst EU tariff delays from the US. Shares rise, treasury yields fall, buoyed by easing trade tensions. But this is news from yesterday. So headlines for gold are definitely positive. In terms of indices, we're getting a lot of mixed signals. So it is clear that they are waiting for the 3:30, the 8:30 for them, but 3:30 for us. Bell, waiting for these markets to open, and then capitalizing on whatever news comes out of there. Would suggest that you take a look at Nvidia, just to be safe. Make sure you're on the right side if you are taking trades within indices. But like I mentioned, just to wrap up, trading bullish on gold, trading bullish on indices, and VIX is indicating risk on sentiment. So trade cautiously. Hope you guys make some insane profits today, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, everyone.